Sophia Gardens, Cardiff, 2002. Wales and England are ready to take the field in the first ever cricket match between the two. Despite a drab forecast, the weather holds. I bet you didn't see that coming. Wales win the toss, inserting England to see if they can extract any early movement from the ball, on a pitch with some variable bounce. Marcus Trescothick opens up with a series of boundaries, however he is soon caught third man going for another lofty shot. Welsh bowler Darren Thomas, who only days before had been pummeled for over 100 runs in a one-day game versus Surrey, and yet now was no doubt possessed by the spirit of Owain Glyndwr, removes both Michael Vaughan and Graham Thorpe in quick succession. Freddie Flintoff and Alex Stewart attempt to rebuild the innings, but a screamer of a catch from Matthew Maynard ends the partnership. A couple of characteristic run-outs later, and it's down to the England tail-enders to see out the remaining overs of their innings. Lackadaisical English batting and miserly Welsh bowling combined to ensure that no batsman would pass 39, and the team as a whole would fall short of 200. Wales were thus set 190 to win. Robert Croft was promoted to open and complemented his 2 wickets in the English innings by bludgeoning Matthew Hoggard for 24 off a wayward 10-ball over. Croft was soon out, but Wales skipper Steve James led the way with an undefeated 83, ably supported by Hemp, as the 2 non-Welsh Welshmen took the Welsh side to within touching distance of the total. Hemp, however, would also depart, and so Welshman for the day Jacques Callis joined James for the denouement. Wales were victorious, and their margin of victory by 8 wickets, with the best part of 10 overs still in hand, was decisive. The match, however, was poorly attended by the Welsh faithful, reportedly due to the steep cost of tickets for what many saw as a little more than an inflated warm-up match. The triumph was thus destined to be unsung in the annals of Welsh sporting folklore. England, meanwhile, would diminish the shock defeat. Acting captain Trescothick would declare in the aftermath that it wasn't a significant result, and they had lost to a glorified county side that we would expect to beat 49 times out of 50. In a way, Trescothick proved to be somewhat correct, as England would battle admirably in the upcoming Natwest series, going on to reach the final against India and participated in arguably one of the greatest ODIs of all time. The Welsh, however, were left with mixed emotions. Player of the match Croft conceded that "It was strange preparing for this game because, passionate Welshman though I am, my ambition since boyhood has been to play for England." Wales would go on to play England again twice more, in 2003 and 2004. Despite drafting in Aussie bowler Michael Kasperich the next time around, bestowing the honorary Welsh qualifier as had been provided to Callis, England would sneak home by 8 runs. By 2004, a much improved and reinforced England one-day side featuring Jimmy Anderson, Darren Gough and Andrew Strauss would prove too much for the stagnating Welsh, maintaining the majority of the same side from 2002 and moreover lacking an extra national ringer. The 2004 fixture would leave future England Ashes hero Simon Jones in a form of stateless limbo. Despite his dual eligibility and arguably one of the first names on the team sheet for either side when fit, he was instead unselected for the Welsh team and was the designated 12th man for England. Perhaps both teams wanted to avoid an international incident by playing him. Consequently, Jones was subjected to a gauntlet of Welsh cheers every time he ran out the drinks. "The amount of abuse I got from the Welsh fans," recalled Jones. "They were calling me Judas and all sorts. My opinion was, you didn't select me, so what do you want me to do?" After 2004, a decision was made to put an end to any future matchups between the 2 sides, possibly to avoid any potential identity crises for the next generation of Welsh cricketers, and also to stop Wales from adding yet another permanent team to their expanding roster.